The number of fatal motorcycle crashes here in Texas is on the rise. Motorcyclists are 29 times more likely to be killed in a crash than people driving a car or a truck. So as Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month comes to a close, the Department of Transportation is hoping to bring that number down. So joining me this afternoon to talk about this is Donna Whoever with TxDOT, and Donna also rides. So thanks for joining us this afternoon. You have a really unique perspective on this because you drive a regular sedan or, four-door car, two-door car perhaps, but you also ride the motorcycle. So when you hear that motorcyclists are 29 times more likely to die in a crash, what do you make of that number?
Well, it is scary. Yeah. It's a whole new world once you get on a motorcycle.
Sure.
I was not aware that you become so exposed, if you will. In a car, if you have a crash, you're protected with airbags and the safety features in a car. There's nothing on a motorcycle. Right. There's not even a seatbelt. So I became very aware that we have to be on our bike aware that the driver might not see us at all times.
So I want to ask you, we're coming up on summer now. We tend to see more crashes during the summertime. Can you really just simply attribute it to just carelessness, or is there a little bit more to it than that?
I think there's a little bit more to it than that. We've got so many freeways, so much traffic. You've got distracted driving, you've got people on cell phones and eating in their car, and they're not always going to look the second time. That's why we want you to look twice.
Now, just playing devil's advocate here, you do drive as well, and so some people who are driving in cars or trucks, they say, well, you know what, sometimes folks on motorcycles, they're creating their own lanes. They're not always following the rules. They sort of sometimes get a bad rap. What do you think about that?
I agree. It's just like drivers in cars. There are those who are not going to follow the rules, and they drive carelessly. So the motorcyclist and the driver in the car need to be aware of that. There will be an occasion when a motorcycle comes up on you and surprises you, just as a car would. But I think the key here is to always look twice, go, obey the speed laws. Also at intersections, that's the most dangerous place that's where the most accidents happen, is in an intersection. So just be aware and know that the motorcyclist is closer than you think they are. Give them space, don't follow too closely.
And if you can, Donna, I know you have some statistics with you just that sort of paint the picture of how important it is to keep those safety rules in mind. Can you talk about what we're seeing as far as crashes for Dallas and even Tarrant County?
Yes, in Dallas we had 867 crashes last year with 16 fatalities. Wow. That's a lot if you think about it. In Fort Worth we had 538 crashes with 14 fatalities. In the state, there were 493 people who lost their lives on motorcycles last year, which is up 6% from the year before. So it's not getting better, and we want to keep it at the top of everyone's radar to watch out for the other person, motorcycle or car.
All right, we all share the roadways, right? So it's really important to just be mindful, no matter what sort of vehicle you're in, to keep in mind that there is another driver out there and we need to be safer.
Correct.
All right, Donna, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Jason.